Hey there folks, let's do today's daily target on CSSBattle.dev. And the winner is quite a nice pattern. How do we make that shape? Today, definitely feeling perhaps a nested template will serve us well. All right, how do we do it? Let's narrow in on margins on the HTML tag. 40, 42 on the top and bottom. 100, 90, 91, 92. That's what gets me my circle. Then what? How about a border radius of 50%? Simple. And then it's so is it red? Do we do red first or yellow first? And is there any upside to doing it any particular way? So we'll start just to do the red. I find it kind of interesting to do it that way with a conic gradient. And so that's going to be transparent, 75% around, and then red. So that gets you that, right? So it's transparent all the way around, 75% worth, 270 degrees, and like so. So I'm going to make this black and set this as at 0, 0 and say 100 pixels. 100 pixels wide. So you can kind of see that happen. And I'm going to do an at 40 pixels, 40 pixels. So let's do, we'll make it a little wider, 40. Even better, we can do it, 130, probably 130, 130. Okay, and then that at is 80, 70 wide, so that's probably 70 tall. No, it's 80 tall. 80 tall, and that nails it. I think that means that this height is wrong. It's 120. No, 130 is correct, but 120 is the height. Interesting. All right, so let's reset. So we have that much. So then what? What's the next gradient we want to do? How few gradients can we apply and get this done? Or is it another conic gradient? Let's do another conic gradient. Conic gradients can seem like, you're killing a fly with a hammer, and maybe, it's not the best choice. Let's do an at. So this one's gonna be narrow. So I'm gonna, right now, I'm calling my shot. We're gonna do this the middle bit here. So it's at like 20 pixels over and probably at 80 pixels tall, or 80 pixels tall. Yeah, 80 pixels. And then it's going to be over 60 pixels, 0, and we're not seeing anything. Probably that's bad. Oh, because we need to set red, 0, 0. And we need to set a size. I'm going to set so the width is probably 200 pixels. And we have something again, they're missing comma, I think. There we go. Okay, so you can kind of see what I'm doing there. So moving over with the background position X, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, look at that. So I don't know if you can see that, but it looks to me like this border radius is not right. So that's, So looking at it now, there's a little bit of part that sticks up. We'll get to that. So I think this means this border radius is not appropriate for this, but that's okay. Okay, so now we have the same error on the bottom, just these little tiny divots. I think that matters. It's possible it doesn't matter, but because I'm seeing it, it sort of smells like I know I've got it wrong. But that's cool. All right. Next, let's do another kind of gradient. I think what this is going to end up arguing for is some change up of how the gradients are working. So okay, let's get it right. Let's get it right. I think what it means is that these conic gradients are useful, but this bottom conic gradient is going to be no good. So I'm going to copy the same one in again. Copy, and he's going to be down, but at 0. And then these numbers are going to be flopped. Instead of 2080, it's 8020. And I have an extra comma there. There it is. Okay, so 90. And then this is 90 over. No, 70 over. There it is. And then these numbers, if I flop them, I'm probably going to get it. Not quite. 110, 20, 30. There it is. Do I still need the height? I don't. Okay. So that's those. Let's get rid of the border radius and see where that leaves us. So now if I nuke this, I've got the lines, right? So what do I need next? If I do black, you see what I've created. So I've created those lines, and those are a perfect match. I believe those are perfect matches. Now, what's next? How about a radial gradient? I think it's a radial gradient next. And I don't need to set a circle or 1 cube because this element is a square. So I want transparent and then yellow. Now we can black on this, and then you'll see what I created, I think. There it is. Okay, so let's make our adjustments. If I knew what I know now, I wouldn't have started the way I did it. That's okay. All right. So I'm going to set, if I do this, then it's just, I just get a solid color. So I still need to fill in some yellow here. So how do I do that? I think it's a yellow conic gradient, isn't it? Because I've got this and this. So if I do, all right, so the next conic gradient, again, the conic gradient is my favorite of the gradients, and I'm going to do yellow 75%. It's in the upper corner, 100 pixels, and then transparent. Do I actually? This should be a layer below, shouldn't it? I think it should be. There it is. Okay, so it needs to be, so what I want to align is the yellow with this, so it's this here. And strictly speaking, I think that I can do this with, not with an @ but by making this wider. So let's see what that looks like. Let's move this to 10, 20, 30, 40. Ah, that's great. 250, 55, 260. And then also 260? Let's find out. Oh, but that doesn't help me, does it? Because I need it. I actually need it to repeat. So I've done this wrong. It should be, yeah, so no good. This is not good. Yeah, so it should stop here. So I don't want that. Ignore that. And let's do an at 40 pixels, 40 pixels. There we go. Now 9, 9, 7, 8. There it is. And now I'm going to set a width. 20, 30, 20. There it is. I believe that gets me what I want. If I set this black to be this color, like that. Do I need this yellow? I don't think I need it. Yeah, I can be transparent. Okay. So what did we make? That screws up everything. Yeah, let's submit. Weird way to do it. Admittedly, it's a weird way to do it. There's some other choices, obviously, for how to do this. I'm going to replace and minify, and that's we're done. Oh wait. Once again, getting too happy about the solution, and then my plugin, which is good but not perfect, and sometimes will clobber error that @ sign. So now let's submit. So yeah, my last submission is a 83% match because there's a lot of yellow, and there's 100% match. That's it. Are there other changes that I would make? Yeah, there's lots of ways to optimize this, but it's good enough for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day. Go make a web page. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. All of those good things. And take care.